before the heaven and the earth came to existence. What was I before the heaven and the earth came to existence? What was I before the heaven and the earth came to existence? What was I? Dharma friend and the practitioner. Practice meditation, emphasize practicing. Today, we in Duyên temple will be with a ceremony of memorial. Our master passed away this year, the year of 24 day. Our master passed away. So we just like we receive the practice method, receive the Dharma, receive the patriarch from the master. The lineage of our master 89, if we count down from Mahakasyapa, the first patriarch. So the practice our master always provide to emphasize practicing, and all of the explanation, all of the sutra of the patriarch teaching just improve the belief in the own mind. Don't try to improve the understanding, cannot understanding through the work, to the explanation. We just practice. If we not yet to get through the meaning, if we not yet to get through the Buddha teaching, we're not yet too familiar with the practice. Just practice and practice, emphasize the practice. And the practice very simple. Just add the question, maintain down. Because too simple that no one to believe. But through explanation and the practice, we maintain it down. We'll be find out. We'll be get understand how we got the belief, strong the belief in the own mind. Don't understand the world, don't understand the picture or picture. That's just the temporary or the skillful meaning of the Buddha, the Patra, and the experienced one have the practice not to get through in strong belief the own mind. So just practice, ask the question, maintain down. And we know that they in Giac temple for the practitioner around here practice right this temple to get the graceful to the master. And they know that they practice the method from this method from home. So just practice. Kính thưa quý thầy, quý sư cô, toàn thể quý bạn đồng hành.
My friends and practitioners,
30 tháng
today
2024,
we
tuần cuối tuần,
the last week of the month,
giải đáp những thắc mắc.
and this is time for us to ask questions and share experience with our practice. And this week, we going into the week of memorial ceremony for our master Giac.
Thì để cho tất cả hành giả ở mọi nơi,
so
ở xung quanh vùng
in order for everybody who practicing
biết
this patriot sense,
truyền cái dạy cái pháp tham tổ sự thiền để mình biết
we
giống như cái nghĩa cử là tri ân báo ơn,
pay
biết gốc
our tribute, our
Phật Thích Ca truyền xuống
gratefulness to our grandmaster from Mahakazip to our master Giac. We doing the practice, and we try to practice diligently in order to pay back to our grandmaster and pay respect to all the teaching from the Buddha, the patriarchs, and our masters who have taught these methods to us. Because of those people, we have inherited this true Dharma, and we can practice and believe more in ourselves using the true Dharma coming from our master. In this nowadays, many people have gone the wrong way and practicing others' methods and going on the wrong path. We try to practice our based on what our master showed us. We continue to practice, and we remember the times that our master has doing everything in difficulty to help us to practice these methods. So today is the day that we celebrate and remember our master's teaching, and we continue to practice diligently and listen to these Dharma talk and continue to believe in ourselves more and pay respect to our master. We don't need to use any of the words or any images from outside, but believe in ourselves and go back to the practice continuously, and eventually we will understand the meanings behind those explanations from the Buddha, the Patriarch, and our Master. We don't need to attach ourselves to the words, the explanations from the Buddha or the Patriarch. We want to really go into the meanings behind the words by practicing diligently. And all these reminders are for us to go back to our practice and continue to believe strongly in our Buddha nature, our own mind, and we respect those who have taught us this method. We continue to practice diligently and pay respect to the Buddha, the Patriarch, and the Master. So if you have any questions or want to share your experience to improve your belief in your own Buddha nature and understand the main way, the proper way to practice, go ahead and speak up. Miss Kimmy.
Dạ, Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Con kính thưa quý thầy, quý sư cô cùng thiên đường đại chúng. Con xin thầy khai thị cho con một cái vấn đề này mà
could you please give us some words of encouragement?
Thưa thầy làm mặc dù cũng lên Zoom cũng thời gian nhưng mà
our sharings from our friends, the Dharma friends, even though we went to the Zoom and we've been going to the Zoom and listening to these Dharma talk, but we still don't believe strongly in our practicing, even though hearing your Dharma talk in Zoom, however, we still hesitate to practice this Patriarch Zen diligently. So could you please give us some words in order to encourage us to practice this and believe in ourselves more? So as the Buddha said that he has been explaining and talking for 49 years, but he never taught the words. Even though the Buddha and the Patriarchs and our Master had tried to teach these methods in difficulty in all situations, but they always encourage the main practice in this. So if we still attach ourselves to the words, to the knowledge, we don't practice just based on the understanding, we won't be able to see the real meaning behind these words or explanations. The Buddha and patriarchs and our master always encourage or emphasize the practice. They said that they don't want us to understand the words. They don't want us to just base on the knowledge or the understanding to understand the Buddha words or explanations. They want us to do the practice in order to experience the real meanings behind these words. So using the words and explanations is just a way, a mean that our Buddha, our patriarchs and master to explain to us and encourage us to go back to the practice. And if you understand only based on the understanding of the words is not enough. When you said you believe in these words 100%, still not enough.
Nó tuột ra, tức là nó bị nặng hơn ở bên cái nghiệp thức, nặng hơn ở bên cái ngã chấp.
Because you still believe in your
chứ không có phải trên cái
ignorance
nếu 50%
of your mind
yếu hơn bên Phật pháp thì có thể nó nghiêng cái bên Phật pháp là tu tiến lên không, chứ không bao giờ.
You still attaching to words and explanations.
Nó mất hoài, tức là đâu đủ 50%.
So when you're not practicing, you still not really believe in your Buddha nature 100% or believe in your practice 100%.
Hành giả đã lắm rồi, thực sự ra vẫn chưa, tại vì những người đó vẫn.
When you said that you believe
bất cứ lúc nào
and you have not started your practice, then you have not believed strongly yet.
Làm thiện, tụng kinh bái sám.
So anything that you do, like chanting the sutra or try to read the Buddha words or explanations, the patriarch teaching, those are not the practice yet. They'll have to really go back to the practice, just like a patient who take medications for their illnesses. You have to take the medications on time and right dose in order to help your illnesses improve. And if you don't take the medications regularly, on time and right dose, eventually you will get used to medication, and medications have no effect on your condition anymore. So the same thing, when you are practicing this patriarch Zen, you must use the practice the patriarch and our master always emphasize practices, continue practice to believe in yourself more and more. You don't just because of the interest in temporary interest or just practice temporarily and not regularly. This will prevent you from believing in the practice, and this can lead to suffering and won't go on the right path. If you have a strong belief in these methods, you must practice regularly and until you reach your diligence practice without knowing that you're practicing, which means you practice without knowing that you practice. And this is the goal that we want to reach. So this is the main mistake that all practitioners, all us had. And we just practice in interest, and we don't practice really practice and reaching our goal yet. So in order to pay respect to our master and pay respect to our Buddha teaching, we must go back to the practice and practice continuously, diligently. And that's the only way.
Con xin cảm ơn thầy. Dạ thưa thầy, cho con xin
Is that understandable?
cho chúng con ạ.
Yes.
Hồi nãy thầy cũng có khai thị về
could you give us some more encouragement
duy lực,
about
cái sự hoàn pháp của hòa thượng duy lực?
The practice of this methods from Master Yuluk. You said that he had a lot of difficulties when trying to teach this method to everybody. And for us, we are lucky to have practiced this, and we really appreciate his efforts in teaching this previously, but we feel shameful because we have not practiced continuously and diligently as we expected. We really want to practice until we practice without knowing that we're practicing, reaching our goal to repay our respect to the previous patriarchs and our master. So could you give us some more words to encourage us to practice?
Bị cấm đoán, bị ngưng những ngày tu, những khóa tu cũng không có nặng ở chỗ này.
So in order to
cái chỗ khác mà cái chỗ khác nữa.
understand and go back to the practice, you have to remember the efforts that our master Giac has had been through in order to keep this method going, to help us to practice and keeping this practice for our future generations. I'm very lucky to have our master, and also when I went to Cao Mân and had Đức Lâm Zen Master encouragements to continue to practice these methods. We had gone through our retreats in Cao Mân and also our retreats that I've been through with my master. We understand that this method is dangerous and it can be stopped anytime. The lineage of this method is dangerous, and we vow to continue to practice diligently and look at our patriarch and our master efforts to continue to practice and remind us to practice and think about these methods danger. So we want to make a vow to practice diligently and want to encourage every practitioner doing the same thing. Everything surrounding us can lure us away from this practice, and we still continue to practice even though it's weak, but we try to go on the right path. It's just like a momentum of a wheel of samsara, the wheel of samsara going forward. The momentum is going forward, and we cannot stop it. And our mind is continuously to trick us and continuously to lure us away from this method. If we believe in this mind and attach ourselves to this mind creations, then we cannot practice diligently. We need to practice diligently and not asking questions and raising doubt will automatically erase all these attachments to our mind creations. We continuously and always keeping our true view, our practice, asking questions when necessary, and continue to practice in order to keeping our own treasures and continue to practice, eventually we will reach our goal and get closer to our Buddha nature and stay away and detach ourselves from all those attachments that we had before. We believe in ourselves more, believe in ourselves. Buddha nature is continue to practice diligently. Is that understandable? Yes. Thank you for your words.
Bài Kim Hòa.
Miss Kim Hòa.
Dạ, Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật, kính bạch thầy, kính thưa quý sư cô cùng toàn thể đại chúng. Thì hôm nay thì
today,
có một cái nhân duyên là có một cái người bạn đồng tham cũng là một trong những
Dharma friend
cũng giống như là
who has been practicing
của thầy.
this
Thì,
and listen to your Dharma on Zoom.
Sự việc là anh bị một cái tai nạn, thì sau đó bây giờ anh hiện tại đây là anh giống như là bị mất trí nhớ tạm thời, thì anh không có nhớ quá khứ tương lai. Bây giờ hiện tại đã anh chỉ nhớ được cái câu thoại đau thôi.
Through an
Thì
accident,
bây giờ cái tâm của anh rất là hoang mang và anh không biết là bây giờ phải làm gì và ứng dụng cái công phu. Thì
had a temporary
hiện nay anh đang
loss of his
xin thầy khai thị để cho anh
memory,
ở cái tâm của
and
anh
the only thing that he remember is asking questions.
vì anh phải ứng dụng cái công phu như thế nào và tiếp theo như thế nào.
However, he feel a little bit frustrated and fear. And could you please encourage him? He's still in Zoom right now, and remember to ask the questions. It's lucky that after the circumstances like this, and you still remember your questions, asking your questions and raising doubts. For most people, they always forget when you get into the situations like this. But it's lucky that you still remember to use and ask the questions and go into Zoom in order to listen to this Dharma talk. Even though he's having some problem right now with his body after the accident, even though if you're facing with your death, it's just a normal ways of life. All these happening just in this life, but the samsara has been, you have been through several lives before this, and you've been in this circle of birth and death for several lives. Just because you always attach yourself to ignorance. So now, when you realize the true Dharma from the Buddha, this meaning, this practice will help you to wake up and detach yourself from all those creations that your mind created, just as the tree. all you have to do is asking questions and raising doubts. Nothing to fear, nothing to ask for, and nothing to seek. And all these are just the attachment
vì cái ngã chấp vô minh đó mà mình mới trong cái sinh diệt hết thằng này
attachment
hết,
to
hết chuyện này đến
the ignorance of your mind,
vui rồi buồn,
the creation of your mind,
sợ hãi, vân 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 và vân vân. Bây giờ anh biết mình
all achievements,
thì có bệnh, thậm chí có chết,
all
sợ,
that you're seeking for,
trí nhớ,
and all the fear
hay là
that you had,
hay là điếc, hay là câm ngọng,
you continue to do the practice
của mình cả.
and
Mất nợ, phải trả
stay
nợ,
away
mà đó đều
from
là
these by asking questions and raising
tất
doubt.
cả nhân quả chim bao,
Everything happening,
gây nợ, trả nợ, chim bao, được mất, vân vân, trong cái
in
tương
a
đối
dream
của chim bao.
that you have not
Giờ cần thức
awakened.
tỉnh thì lúc đó tất cả chuyện chim bao
So when
tan
you
rã,
awaken
giống như qua đời
from
bất
this
công
dream,
tự tan rã.
then all those
Ý thức được việc đó
dreams
và
that
mình
you
chiêm nghiệm
saw,
cái khổ hạnh của sinh tử,
they are not real.
thì cái đó là cái may mắn cho mình.
Until you see the real circles of birth and death, then you can
trên cái già đó mình cũng biết đó là
believe
cái
in
động lực
yourself
để
more
mình tiến tu.
and continue
chết đó
to
là
practice
một cái như mình đó,
and prepare yourself for the last minutes of your life facing death and continue to practice.
Đại nhân duyên của mình.
And
Còn những người khổ không biết đường hướng nào
no,
thoát khổ, già quá không biết đường hướng nào để thoát được cái già,
worry when you're
đó
facing
là cái
death.
Cái đáng tiếc. Giống như là sanh ở đời 100 năm mà không
So
biết.
it's a waste if you don't know the practice. It's a waste if you don't know how to practice the true Dharma properly. So it's lucky that he still remember to ask questions and raising doubts. It just still not believe in your Buddha nature strongly. It makes you feel a little bit frustrated like that. So now knowing that, just go back and believe in yourself more and asking questions and raising doubts. And this will help you to improve your belief. Is that understandable? And we're running out of time. We will go back to another session soon.